Hello. Sometimes just 10 or 15 minutes of stretching will really make you feel better for the entire day. It gets your body going, it allows energy to flow through all the chakras, and you just feel better. So let's do a little bit of that today. Simple things, simple things added up are going to build long-term results. So first, let's work a little bit on our ankles. I want you to move the ankles all the directions that they're meant to go. Backwards, forwards, inside out, but go as far as you can, all the way. It's such an misused, not misused, underused, understrengthened joint. When we fall, it's a tendency that it's because of the ankle more than anything else. So we want to slowly start stretching out our ankles. All right, now we're going to go into staff pose, or what I like to call caterpillar. It's the yin yoga version of it. Sit up straight. First, let's come as far as we can without rounding. And maybe that's not going to be very far, and you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. A lot of times it's the hamstrings that are so tight that keeps us immobile. So every day, doing just something simple like this is going to help your mobility. Once you get used to this angle, see if you can go just a little bit deeper. Again, keeping your shoulders back, your back is flat. Sometimes that's the hardest part. Just keep your back flat because you're so used to being at the keyboard, right? And we'll get there. We'll allow you to round it in a minute. But let's get the hamstrings warmed up first. And if you could go even just a little bit more, it would be great. If you want a little more action in the hamstrings, flex your feet here, and you will notice it immediately. Trust me. All right, now let's just roll down. And now we are stretching out our lower back. Still feeling it in the hamstrings somewhat, but it's not as bad as it was. See if you can go down a little bit further. And then a little bit further still. Good. Coming on up. Slow and easy. Feel what it feels like to be out of the pose. And then we're going to twist one way, back straight. As you're inhaling, you may want to lengthen your spine even more, and with the exhale, twist from the waist. The shoulders will figure it out all on their own. They're kind of attached. And then let's go to the other side. Again, inhale, lengthen up your spine, and when you exhale, twist. Let's come into a straddle. Any amount, as far as you can be comfortably here, sitting up straight again. You always want to start with a straight back. that in itself can be helpful to get used to having straight posture as the norm rather than the exception. And we're going to start bouncing forward and back up. Maybe it's just a little bit, this much. Doesn't matter how far you go. It's what you're feeling. Some people, like me, I can go quite far down, but that's because I've been practicing it for a decade. Be kind to yourself. So we're just coming up and down. You're feeling it in your inner thigh. Maybe your lower back. Okay, and now let's look at one leg. Sitting up straight. Keep that back straight and come forward. Don't lift your other hip, your opposite hip. Back to the hamstrings, yes? Back is still straight. I'm not curved down. Up. In a minute, again, we will round, but I always like starting with the straight back. Really emphasizing the stretch in the hamstrings. And let's go down a little further if you can. And now you could see my back is starting to round and allow your head to come down to your leg or as close as possible. If this is an impossibility for you, you can bend your knee. See which feels best for you. And again, it's progress. This is a daily activity that you're going to be doing. Hopefully, makes it easier and easier. Now, put both hands on the inside of whatever leg you're at. We're going to walk from the one leg over to the other leg and work back to sitting up straight. So let's do that other leg. You may notice that one side is a lot finickier than the other. A lot easier. The other one's a lot easier. We tend to do that easier one more because I think it's just human nature. Why would we work on the hard one? But really, you should spend more time on the one that's uneven to its detriment. Come down a little further with that straight back. Don't lift the opposite hip again. And then we're going to allow ourselves to round. Come up. Come back to the center. Put your hands here. Preferably, we're going to do this or here, just not here. Preferably, we won't need our hands. But if you do, steady yourself. Leaning back. Pick up both feet and bring them down into a diamond shape. And then we come down. Again, preferably with a flat back or as flat as you can. And then come up. Lean back, pick up your feet, and come back into the straddle and lean forward. By now you're warmed up. You should be able to do a little bit more. So we're going to do it with movement. We'll just do a couple more. As you get warmed up, you're going to notice you can do greater and greater things. And the last one we're going to do is to work a little bit on the hips. Actually, 2 exercises. take both hands or your elbows. I kind of like putting my elbows in the little crease here in our knees, like this, and pushing down and opening up my hips that way. So if you're up here all the time, maybe you just bring them down to here. They don't have to go all the way to the floor like mine. Just go in that direction. To release and let them come back up. Put your elbows back down, gently pressing. Again, lift, keep them up wherever they are naturally. Mine are usually about here, but I'm just showing for effect. And then one more time. This should be really juicy, feeling it in both hips. I know at least it is for me when I do it. All right, one last thing we can do is we're going to straighten out one leg, cross the other leg over. And this is also another time if you want to work on that ankle, because your legs don't get involved. It's a really good time to practice that mobility of the ankle. You'll be amazed at how much your balance works if you have more mobility in your ankle. Highly recommend it. Maybe when you're just sitting there watching commercials, you could cross your one leg to it and then the other. But I digress. And bring up your knee. Maybe this is as far, maybe this is as far as you get. Maybe it's here, but bring your knee as close as you can. If you want to hold it underneath here at your thigh, you could do that. However is comfortable for you, but lean into it, and you're really going to feel that in that thigh of the cross leg. And then after it takes some time for it to relax, bringing it a little bit further. Relax, don't fight it. We don't have to do it all in one day. Bring it down, straighten the one leg, maybe whip it around a little bit, cross over the other one. Again, it's a good place to do the ankle movement, but we did it earlier. I like to do it until I really feel a burning in my ankle, because then I know I'm actually making some progress further than wherever I am. And then lift the leg. See, this side is a little more finicky for me, so I don't lift it as high. And that's fine. It's progress. We want to improve our mobility a little bit every day. It seems like forever we're not making any progress at all. And then all of a sudden, there you are, noticing that there's a difference. Okay, let's pull our foot up a little bit more. This one really hurts me. Let me know in the comment which one was your easiest and which one you struggled through. And then one more time. And then also subscribe to my channel. I put up a yoga or stretching or some sort of video that's in movement almost every week. I also have other inspirational things that I put up there. Peruse it, see what you like. And then like the video and share it with others. All right, so straighten the leg, straighten the other leg. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And come on back. Have a great day.